Hi, this is Roncal, and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Today is the feast of Mary Magdalene, and so we read a significant story in her life when she encountered the risen Lord. In John chapter 20, verses 1 to 2, we read, Now on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene came to the tomb early, while it was still dark, and saw that the stone had been taken away from the tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one who Jesus loved, and said to them, They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we do not know where they had laid him. But Mary stood weeping outside the tomb, and as she wept, she stooped to look into the tomb. And she saw two angels in the white sitting where the body of Jesus had lain, one on the head and one at the feet. They said to her, Woman, why are you weeping? She said to them, They have taken away my Lord, and I do not know where they have laid him. Having said this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing, but she did not know that it was Jesus. Jesus said to her, Woman, why are you weeping? Who are you seeking? So supposing him to be the gardener, she said to him, Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have laid him, and I will take him away. Jesus said to her, Mary. And she turned and said to him in Aramaic, Rabboni, which means teacher. Jesus said to her, Do not cling to me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father. But go to my brothers and say to them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God. Mary Magdalene went and announced to the disciples, I have seen the Lord, and that he had said these things to her. The Gospel of our salvation. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. The story of Mary Magdalene. You could just imagine her story, a prostitute whose life was very far from God, very far from finding God. And you know that in the story, in the Gospels, we see Mary Magdalene turning to Jesus, changing her life, and finding what she was looking for. A woman of her status was considered an outcast. And here, in her relationship with Jesus as a disciple, she found what she was looking for. But then Jesus was crucified. She witnessed together with other disciples the death of her Lord and Master. And that's why she was weeping. And all she wanted was to find the body of Jesus. And you could imagine the drama here. Her desire was just to bury her Lord and Master properly. And yet, to her biggest surprise, her Master has conquered death. Mary, the sinner who has found the Lord, has become the first witness, the one who encountered the risen Lord first. And here, she is asked to go and tell the other disciples, Go. Tell them that I have not yet ascended to the Father, to my Father, to my God, to your God, to your Father. Mary became the first witness, the first one to have proclaimed, I have seen the Lord. Mary Magdalene's feast is the feast for all of us Christians, because many of us have found the Lord in our life. And many of us are given the opportunity to also do the same. Maybe we've lost our direction at some point in our life and we found the Lord. And it's the Lord again calling us by name. Raul, go. Go and tell the people around you that you have found your God and that your God is your Father and that He's calling us all back. Let's celebrate the feast of Mary Magdalene knowing that we have been forgiven, but we are also called to go around telling people that the Lord is calling us all back. God bless you, and may this reflection encourage you today.